Hello everybody. Uh, Today I'm gonna talk a little about how to make a song. This is in no way a definitive guide because I don't have any musical competence, if you may call that. No, this is just some pointers how you can make a song, and it's the way I make a song, so you can get some inspiration at least, or something else. I can't read notes. I know how to play guitar, and I know some chords, and I know how to put chords in order. Yeah, but yeah, I can't any musical theory. So if you're interested, you should definitely go to school and be a musician. Musician, yeah, because it's always good to know new things. But that being said, here come some pointers how I do things. Inspiration, yeah, that's the tricky part. Inspiration can come in many forms, but and from many places. But you can't get it on demand. It naturally comes. So what I'm trying to say that you should maybe be more open to inspiration. That you're not boxed in your own thoughts. Rather be open to new ideas and possibilities, and see possibility in everything. With that being said, it's good to have friends and have seemingly random discussions with them, because that gives inspiration, at least to me, when I feel like I'm in a writer's block. So friends are a good way to get inspiration. Or if you don't have many friends, then you can have maybe some themes or ideas you really like, and try to get inspiration from them. See other YouTube videos like this one, maybe. But the inspiration, it comes suddenly. It can come 3 a.m. so to say. So just be more open and not let your thoughts go in a square. You know what I'm saying. Writing lyrics. Personally, I start with writing lyrics because I like to have a theme for the song before I start putting in chords. It's hard to do it the other way for me, because when I have a theme or an idea, it's easier to find appropriate chords to fit in this idea or dream. So we can take the song I made earlier that's called The Power of Koskenkorva. It started with I had a random talk with a good friend of mine, an old friend of mine, and he suggested that I should write about trolls and Finnish depression. Yeah, that's a thing. Then the idea started bubbling from there. I wanted to make a funny song, but yeah, when you have trolls and depression, yeah, maybe it's a good start to make a funny song. And I wanted at the same time make a tragic song, so I had to think in layers, because it has to be a tragicomic song. Then maybe, yeah. So I start to write a story from beginning to end. So I have a general idea. This story doesn't have rhymes and whatnot, because it's just a story, like you would write any other story. And then I proofread it and fix mistakes, so I have a cohesive. That's the word of the day. All right. So then it's just going through every word and then see that you have a good story, and if you're happy with it, then go to next step. Yeah, about fitting chords and finding song melody and fixing the lyrics to rhyme with everything, or lyrics, the story becomes lyrics. And this is the most time consuming part of any song I've made, because the story gets turned into lyrics, and sometimes not much has to be changed, but sometimes everything has to be changed, and that's time consuming. We can continue with the example of Power of Koskenkorva, and the idea was Finnish depression. So I start with minor chords because I want a somber tone. I want it to feel like it could be a depression, and yeah. And at the same time I got the idea of alcoholism, because I don't have the numbers here, but I know it's generally considered that Finns love their booze, and with what can also be linked to depressions and whatnot. So in a glorified way, in this song, the Finn gains some kind of power from the Koskenkorva booze, and he yells to the troll, or what seems to be the troll. So there comes in the part with the layers that you can if you want to make a very deep song, but I don't say this is a deep song, but you can find many ways to introduce subtle things. When you have a story and then you start to make lyrics, you can just find everything there. Verse and the verse is in minor, because it, as I said, it starts with a somber tone, but then the chorus is more in, it starts with a major, because I wanted to get the feeling for, when you get drunk, it's always funny. It starts uplifting when you get drunk, a little drunk, and then it goes in waves, drunkenness, if you think of alcoholism. So and the bridge is almost also in major, and then when you get to the end of the song, it's in minor again, because I don't want to glorify alcoholism. So it's a sad tale, but then I got my idea of tragic comedy. Tragic comedy. I don't know how to call that, but maybe you can read between the lines. But I choose to think that the song is a living thing that constantly evolves. So I don't think you should be too fixated on your original thought, because if you can't think openly, then you might happen to stumble upon a writer's block, and that's the worst thing that could happen, and you get depressed making a depressive song, and that can also lead to alcoholism. So now just try to be open, but hey, that's just me. I'm not an alcoholic, no, but that's just my way of doing things. I'm surely there are many people that have had an idea and never let go of it and made a masterpiece. So that's fine too, but whatever works for you. This is just pointers, so you take what you need and then fill out the rest. The last step of finalizing your song is to make a structure. Verse, chorus, bridge, verse, chorus, or something like that. But this part is great to take into consideration in step 3, because you should generally have already a song that, an idea of a song, how it will be when it's ready in step 3. And this step is also very good to see if there are errors in your song. Example, some words that don't fit, or some words you have to drag on to make them fit into the song. Because most things you can drag or shorten, so make a word longer than it should be to fit your chords. So and when you are at this step, it's good to play your new song many times so you get accustomed to it. To that point, you should know longer have to look at the lyrics or the chord progression or nothing. So you can play it from your head. So you can think you have a party and you can just play and have fun with this song. So when you have come to this step, you're almost at the end. Yeah. I hope this has brought some insight on how to make a song, and that you will go on to make lots of great songs. If you have any questions, just post a comment below. And subscribe or like, if you like. Yeah, maybe. But I can't stress this enough. This isn't a definitive way to make a song. So it's just an idea, and hopefully you have gotten something out of it. Yeah. Thank you, everybody.